we were talking about this a little bit before you jumped on, Greg, and I mentioned how that day you and I were walking out of United Center and Nick Foligno sort of offered the whole thing that, like, when Bedard was in there, guys were sort of deferring to him too often, and now that he's not here, this team kind of has to do it themselves. I'm wondering if they've kind of noticed that, and now when Bedard does eventually come back, will they revert to what they were doing when he was here, or are they going to stick with this more simple system? Because guess what? You play this way, there's going to be a lot more space for Connor Bedard to operate. There's going to be guys crashing net. His shots are, if they don't get through, there's going to be someone there to put in a rebound. Like, they can't just defer and make 98 do everything. It just is not a recipe for success. The tell me a team that has won with one guy. It just doesn't happen in the NHL. It's not only McDavid, it's Draisaitl, and it's Hyman, and it's all those guys. It's not just Austin Matthews, it's Marner, and it's Nylander. It's not just McKinnon, it's Makar, and it's Rantanen. Like, you go team by team, and that's how it is. This team can't rely on Bedard to do everything. So I hope that when Connor is close to returning, that is part of the message from the coaching staff, maybe even now, to start drilling it into their heads that nothing changes when we get healthy. When Foligno's here, when Bedard's here, whatever, it can't start to look like it did before, because it's not going to work.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the hope of Luke Richardson and the coaching staff and the veterans in the room. You would hope that it, maybe it took them losing Bedard to figure it out, to say, hey, we've got to play 4 lines every night. We can't just sit here and wait for our phenom to do everything. Hopefully that doesn't change when he gets back in that lineup. And, the Zamboni had to chase him off the ice this morning here at the United Center. He's skating. He's going to try and come back as quickly as possible. I think he's going to be shy of that 6-week mark before he's back out there, but that's just a hunch. But yeah, that's the key here, is when he does come back, you have to keep playing like this.
We all silly like the mayor.